I had planned to have a shoot in the Central Business District, and it was one of my African Victorian models. So she was dressed in Victorian garb with the bustle as well. So there was a lot of volume, and there was a huge attraction because of the way I'd also styled her hair and the African fabric that was bold in terms of color. So I decided to have the shoot in the Central Business District, where it was heavily populated. So I hadn't anticipated there being such a huge response, but as soon as we arrived to the location, there was a massive people which swarmed around her, wanting to take selfies with her and also just wanting to document this moment in history because this was an entirely new concept for them because they had never seen this kind of Victorian garb and the dresses and the hairstyles. So I do understand the fascination, and at the same time, the model was able to actually keep her composure in the midst of this chaos. But I was kind of a little bit frustrated with the situation, but I decided to take a step back for a moment, and I kind of saw how this was an unorchestrated performance art in the sense that the people who were around her were also contributing to the narrative. And I remember one of the security guards who was working at the corner store came and started helping with the creative direction, just fixing her dress so that it wouldn't get dirty. And this kind of community involvement really took me by surprise. And in hindsight, I think that this moment actually showed me how art is the way we communicate each other. And having this kind of improvised shoot and relinquishing that control I like having as a photographer allows for beautiful things to happen. Like, I believe this was a way of making art accessible for the public and seeing how art exists outside of a gallery space.